Hi, and welcome to tonight's Neat USA program. My name is Paul Hart, and I'm your host tonight. I want to thank you guys for joining us once again. You know, on my show last month, I interviewed a cancer survivor, and you guys watched the show. The ratings were wonderful, and I'm so glad that you were able to follow it. Well, tonight, I figured that I would bring on a topic that's right along those lines. Tonight, I'm going to interview someone who's been living with HIV and managing HIV and AIDS for well over 20 years now. And you know, I thought it would be a great topic because HIV is no longer the same dreaded disease or sickness that people once thought it was. HIV now is manageable. It's something that people are living with. It's something that people are dealing with and coping with. And some of the people who walk right next to you, sit right next to you, all day are managing and living with HIV. So tonight's guest has been coping and dealing with HIV for the last 20 years. I want you to meet tonight's guest. His name is William Carbonell.
Good evening, Paul.
Hey, it's great to have you on tonight.
Yes, sir.
So, William, you heard what I said, that HIV is now something that people live with, they cope with, and they deal with. Why don't you tell us how you've been living and coping with it?
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit of the histrionics of my personal, dealing with it. In 1975, I went to UMDNJ, and they gave me what's called a Western blot test at that time. And 2 weeks later, they called me in, and I was introduced to a counselor. And he explained to me that I had a virus called HIV.
Right.
And I felt great, though. You know, I felt good. I felt that there was nothing wrong with me.
Yes.
And I didn't ask the questions that I was supposed to ask to try to find out more about it. I just kind of said, "Nah, I'm okay." I was in the denial kind of stage. Right. It happens to a lot of the people that are introduced to HIV and that they have the disease. Right. And this happened to me as well. So as long as I was healthy and running around, I was cool with it, you know. Right. But that's how it started, you know. And that was in 1995, September.
So 1995. So we're talking, this is 2015. If my math is correct, you've been dealing with this for close to 20 years now.
Yeah, yeah.
Now that's amazing because when people think about HIV and AIDS, HIV, they think that it's a death sentence right away. Now, so let me ask you this, and I guess I need to get this right out of the way. When we talk about the difference between HIV and AIDS,
yeah.
Could you help me out with that?
Yeah.